So they have it. So they kind of listen to a bit, so they kind of know what's going on, but they have a lot of music because I've sent them tons and tons of stuff. So they're which is fine. They're way behind, but there's a lot of stuff, so it's gonna take a while, but it's fine because this keep on getting better and better stuff, right? So next up, I'm talking a lot tonight, so let's get to the next band. The next band is Ascendant Bombs, and this is courtesy of Emma Scott and Plug-in Baby, and the song's called Darkest Horse. Dig this.
She got a devil on her shoulder and a demon on the other. One might be a father and one might be a brother. As a mother paints her lips, the form a bitter mouth. This bitch's moral compass is pointing south. With a fairy on the headboard and an angel in the cupboard. Every man the metal left the smell of burning rubber. Serendipity lost the will no longer to inspire. This bitch struck the match and lit the fire. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Like creatures in the headlights, no man did see her coming. They try to bend her over, but she's not that kind of woman. Well, innocence and common sense and staying out of trouble. This bitch brought the pain. They felt it double. Well, no one took much notice when the temperature was rising. They failed in observation and failed in realizing. And this one they called the sweetest was hollowed out and sour. This bitch brought the time. Now come the hour. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Some of us will make it out alive, but some of us won't survive. In the garden of adventure we'll ride, we will ride. When no hand was forthcoming, she chose to scorch the lamb. Feeling justified in genocide, helpless in her choice, this bitch closed her eye and heard a voice. The devil said go do it, and the demon said the same. With approval from her mother, she went and made the flame. Well, the family's at the table, waiting for the turn. This bitch said now, she'll turn to burn. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Now the house is burning down, burning to the ground, and we're all trapped inside. Well, some of us recognize the force, but most of us from Sam's were divorced. Without the slightest touch of remorse, she is the darkest horse. Darkest horse.
Right on, the Sentin Bombs out of Blackpool, and that song was Darkest Horse. Now this song, I really liked it, and it just had such like variation to it. Meaning like the first little bit, like honestly, I don't know why, but right away reminded me of Buddy Holly, and just the composure of the music. It had the mix of like early rock and roll, like early '50s rock and roll, mixed with like a little bit of pop in there, but possibly a tiny little bit of country. But like it was a great tune. I really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe these guys were from Blackpool, because obviously when I heard it, first of all, I was thinking, crikey. So, there's definitely a big American kind of country, for me, influence in there, but also you can obviously hear the rock and roll. Great, cool guitar riffs in the middle eight, and yeah, I really enjoyed the vocals. I think it's a cool track. I'd like to hear more from them. So, good.
Well, hopefully we'll be getting more fairly soon. So, next up is a new one by Twister. The song's called Monroe. Dig this.
You cannot change the past. With all your hopes and photographs scattered across the path, and I can't stand it now. I cannot feel a thing. You broke my car and stole my heart and twisted everything. My road was so good. I need you now. I need you now.
Twister with Monroe. Now, this one was like an alternative pop, like in my early 90s. There's a couple parts vocally remind me of My Chemical Romance, which is a complete opposite end of the spectrum of what they're going for. I'm pretty positive of that. But no, a little bit of Goo Goo Dolls. Not a big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls, but this was a decent song. You know, like I appreciate it just for value alone. You know, like vocally it was really strong. You know, and good rhythm, like solid.
Yeah, I was going to say solid drumming. Yeah, very powerful, great vocals, soft yet husky. You know, real kind of depth to it. And yeah, it's not the music I normally go for, but it was an enjoyable track, and I enjoyed it. So cool.
Absolutely. So, next up, I have another brand new one by 1 in 5, author EP Evolve. This one's called Messiah. Dig this.